Well, in conclusion, that dog rescue went very well. Um, he went back home to his family today. He was very excited to see his mommy. Um, and I was right at the end, at the beginning of the rescue. I wasn't sure what was going on with the dog, with the big collar and everything. But at the end, the dog, whose name is Rodeo, I believe, he's around a year old, been lost in the woods for a little over a week. His owners, I was talking to them. They actually came back to the forest, and they were desperately looking for him. But trying to find a dog in the national forest is like a needle in a haystack. But his family is a very loving family. They spent, again, in my earlier video, they spent a lot of money for the dog collar with the embedded copper tag in it, and for the virtual fence system. I like the virtual fence system. I think it's a really good thing, but as with all things, virtual fence system doesn't work when the battery died, and that's exactly what had happened. Um, and Roxanne did a very good job. She helped with the rescue. And Bowie Bowie's quite sad today. I could tell he keeps on looking for Rodeo, and he was promised a puppy for Christmas, and he thought that was the puppy, but nope, he had to go home. And so I didn't film the reunion with the dog because not everybody's face wants to be posted on the internet, and I feel that something like that is a private moment. As you can see on some of my videos, you'll see my face, but it's not about me. It's really about my dogs. So, that's what my videos are about. It's about my journey and about my dogs. Um, and so, was able to get the dog back to the owner again. He was so happy to see his mommy, and the her husband, I believe is her husband, had called me after the fact and thanked me for returning his dog, and that really meant a lot. And they were very nice. They She offered me $20. And normally I wouldn't take it, but you know what? I'm on a fixed income, and that money meant a lot to me. So thank you for giving that money to me. I really appreciate it. And that money went for treats for the dogs. Yay! And one thing that I've learned is that never judge a book by its cover, and never make prejudgments about when you see a dog. If you don't know the owner, dogs get lost, bad things happen, and the owner did the right thing as far as well. You know what? One thing that I really did like is that that collar. I tell you, with that collar, with the I believe it was the copper tag that was actually riveted into the collar, was such a great idea, because I have tags on my dogs, but if they got lost, those tags can rip off. So that taught me a valuable lesson. I'm going to be getting something similar for my dogs. Now, if you notice on my dogs, I have a Tractive GPS system, which, believe me, has saved them time and time again. But it's only as good as the cell phone signal. So I have no cell phone signal out here. So the Tractive's really no good to me or the dogs. But that's why I tether them when I'm in the area. When I'm in an area like this one with no cell phone signal, they both get tethered. Roxanne always gets tethered because she's not too bright, and she just keeps on running and running and running until she can't run anymore, and I have to try to find her. So she's always tethered. Bowie, he gets to run free in the forest only when I have a GPS signal, and when there's a busy forest road, and I don't want him to get hit by a car. So, but they're on 25-foot tethers, and they get to come in and out freely of the van during the day, and I don't not pay attention. I know tethers can be dangerous when you have two dogs that are tethered together, because they can go ahead and wrap around each other and choke the other one, or hurt or damage them. But my windows are dirty, but can you see that river out there? Can you hear the river? It's beautiful. Look at my fat man jeans. But anyway, I digress. Shoot, I don't know what I was talking about. But anyway, oh yeah. So I make sure that when they're tethered, I'm like on top of it. I'm always watching them and making sure that they don't hurt each other. But so that's the end of this journey with Rodeo. And he was a very good dog. He was very sweet, and I'm glad that we were able to get him home. Say goodnight, Bowie. Say goodnight, Roxy. Roxy, you want to say goodnight? All right. Good night, everybody.